Hello, everyone. I'm Butch Hartman.
And I'm Butch Hartman adjacent.
And I'm Butch Hartman's handsomeness. Roll the theme music.
I've used my quota.
Yeah, here's your quota.
Yeah.
We're down because everyone out there that listens to this podcast or even any podcast about entertainment is always like, how do I get to do what you do? How can I make this happen? Does it just happen? Does it just drop out of the sky? And I've told people it takes tons of hard work, and I think you guys can both attest to that. Like, for example, you guys want to jump on, like, how do you start directing something? How do you get to direct the commercial? Like, how does that happen?
Well, look, and it's funny. We did a lot of press when Back to the '90s went mega viral, and
that was something you did on your own. You wrote it, you directed it, you got the crew, you got everybody involved. Everyone's always like, well, I really want to make my own this, I want to make my own that, and people just don't take the time to invest any money or time. They get lazy.
I think it's a perfect example because when I first started making stuff right after college, I knew I wanted to not just be an actor that was sitting in casting lobbies and waiting for someone to give me an opportunity. I wanted to get out and make my own stuff and figure out how to direct and produce.
Yeah.
But it used to be me and two guys with a couple of lights and a little 5D camera.
Just like the podcast.
Just like the cop.
Just like the podcast.
One day you'll succeed, Butch.
I'm excited. How many views do I get?
I used to be janky like you, Butch.
No, but it was...
Then I got Sid Rowley on my side.
Sid Rowley came through.
Sid Rowley
He brought me the best talent.
He made me a star.
I went back to the 1940s in my time machine and plucked Sid Rowley out of the middle of New York.
Sid Rowley, and he's smoking a cigar.
Always.
No, but it was right after college. We didn't know what we were doing. We were running around. We were figuring.
Looking for hot tubs to jump
figuring
into.
Out.
Exactly.
Found a lot of hot
Illegal
tubs. But then every shoot I would do, I would add on people. I would figure out.
Yeah.
Every shoot was a learning experience because you can't go from that to suddenly having a set. In 2 weeks, my music video is gonna have 150 people on set.
Like you can't lift 1,000 pounds, so you start with 5 pounds.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So incrementally over the
Even
years.
though I could lift 1,000 pounds.
Well, yeah.
No problem. I mean, right over my head. I could just like a clean jerk right over my head.
You are pretty jacked.
I'm just making sure everybody knows this.
So your knees
Butch
will
has some
pop
guns.
off. Yes.
Yeah.
Ben's got some guns. Ben
Oh,
and his
no.
guns.
He does those Iron Man
Yeah,
runs.
Ben does. I know.
Spartan
Yeah,
races.
yeah,
I
that
know.
stuff.
I'm not. I will not mess with Ben. You
No,
I'd mess.
no,
I would totally
no.
mess with you. I
You
won't
should
mess.
mess with me. I'm broken. I'm a guy that people should mess with. Can I ask a question? You directed a Discover card commercial.
Campaign, yeah.
Campaign. So you probably can't answer this because you're now in bed with them. But like similar to
They're my wife. Yeah.
Similar to like taking a Discover card to a restaurant. When you do that commercial, are like 80% of the channels like, oh, we don't take that commercial here.
Oh god, that's killer. Oh, here's what I love. Burn. Let me just. Okay, this is a great learning experience. No matter how long the setup for the joke, the punchline has to be awesome.
Yeah.
You gotta hang in there.
It's there.
Hang
And
in
he was
there.
sitting on that one for a hot second.
I'm not going to cut
focus.
you off.
You
I'm going to allow you to
focus.
finish. I'm going to allow you to finish. And then I'm going to say what I have to say.
We don't take that commercial at this network. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm
If
so
it was,
sorry.
we would take a Visa commercial.
We take a MasterCard commercial.
MasterCard
We
commercial.
used to take Discover commercials, but then...
We've imparted so much wonderful knowledge.
I'm just telling you. But no, I just want to tell people, it's like you have to get out there and make your own way, correct? You have to get out there and do something.
Yeah, I think it's all a testament to being incredibly proactive, and nothing is a one-hit wonder. I was going to mention, a lot of the press we did, we were like, wow, where did you guys come from? We're like, look, we've been grinding for 15 years in Hollywood, trying to get eyes on our stuff. Jensen with his music, me with my comedy. And what was so cool is
And those failed miserably. So we had to get
miserable
together.
failures. So we had to finally link up.
Changed our names so many times.
But you know what was great? Had that happened right after college, like
Yeah.
we wouldn't have had a portfolio of work to refer people to and say, hey, we know what we're doing.
Exactly.
And we can open ourselves up to more of those opportunities.
Yeah, being on YouTube now and stuff and doing that, it's like you realize like all the big guys on YouTube have been on there for a long time and they've been doing it forever. And it's like, it's a big learning process for anything. It's like even like with the Groundlings being there for a long time, it's like there's really no one-hit wonder. And it just takes, people are always afraid to start, but if you don't start, you'll never get a chance to even finish.
I mean, look at even how we all know each other is a testament to just years of, I think I auditioned for Nickelodeon for 10 years before I booked a voiceover thing, like a little short right prior to
for
doing the Buglies.
thing, yeah.
But
which we are going to make someday.
That's right. But, I think you just have to keep grinding with what you're passionate about.
You do have to make your own stuff. Like, I made some YouTube videos that got a few million views. Not 90.
What is the one? What is
Kobe Bryant one is the best
Kobe
one
Bryant
ever.
one is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
Truly.
I wish we could show it here on the podcast, but it's so funny.
I got you an orchid.
It's Kobe Bryant's biggest fan.
What is the concept?
It was back when he was winning championships and went outside the Staples Center before a playoff game and it was like made it look like it was a real newscast, and they were just reporting on the playoffs, and then this guy crashes the newscast.
And you're the guy. You're like the super fan.
Yeah, Kobe's super fan. But then when he starts getting into his love for Kobe, it gets really.
It gets a little homoerotic.
It gets real weird.
You were like, "Hey, Kobe, man, I love you," and it's like that's great. Normally, would end there. You're like, you just keep going.
Hit me up, man. Hit me up. Let's go down to Santa Barbara. Like, hit up some charming shops. Let's buy some antiques.
I actually saw. Did I tell you? I remember seeing that video and thinking that guy's hysterical years before we met.
Well, thank you. I will say this. So I've done a few videos like that I've been on a set and the writers or somebody involved says, you know why we hired you? Because we're a big fan of one of your videos.
One of the videos, yeah.
When we were thinking of who to cast, it was like, oh, let's get that guy from that video.
Yep.
So you never know when you just get your stuff out there, you never know who's going to.
I saw you like, yo, Kobe, man, let's get together. Like just maybe more than friends. Just so we can hold each other. What was it? What were you saying?
Yeah.
I got you an orchid when he brings out an orchid. It's so good.
Buy some antiques.
But it's true. It's like everything.
Flowers die, orchids don't. Right?
Everything is a result of making your own stuff. I truly believe that. I think that being proactive and making your own content and building your own brand of stuff.
Butch, you should start making your own things as well.
You think I should try that?
You should try to
I should give it a try?
Yeah.
Create things.
I wonder what I should do. What should I do?
Paint a room blue.
Like a sign?
And put up speech bubbles.
Yeah, and have the sign fall down every 5 minutes. Yeah, we got the best duct tape in the world.
Speech bubble.